A worm?
What's up, y'all? My name is Mo, and I want to talk about some of my favorite things to happen in 2024, okay? I want to ring in the new year with some positivity. I created a love it and leave it list, and all the leave it shit was pissing me off so bad, so I was just like, okay, let's just do the love it list. Y'all, listen, we don't need to talk about it. That's the thing. Not yet. Not right now. We're going to talk about all the things I absolutely loved in 2024. Most of it's anime, okay? I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to hold you. This is mostly an anime list. But we're going to start with the not anime things, right? One, I love that everybody's a content creator these days. I got friends from high school that are content creators. I know people from high school who blew up in some of these past few years since COVID. Everybody is on their content grind, and I fucking love that shit, period. It's so beautiful to see people just creating art and having a good time. What can I say? I love when black people are being creative and having fun. Sue me. Another thing I've noticed in 2024, more archives and directories. Not unlike my own hashtag Black Directory. Check it out on WizzyTalks.com. But I've noticed other ones too. I was in this Patreon page for a YouTube creator that's just really like forward in terms of mutual aid and direct action and like unpacking what does it mean to be a radical, be a black radical, be a neurodivergent black radical. But a couple people in that page actually I connected with. I told them about hashtag Black Directory. They were wanting to start their own news directories. I freaking love that. Let me tell you, it is a beautiful thing to be a center of information. And be a reliable source of information. So if, like, literally, I want everybody to start an archive of something that they like. Like, if you like sewing, start an archive of old freaking patterns, right? If you're someone who crochets, start an archive of crochet books. If you're somebody who, whatever you do, you could start an archive of information about that thing. I think that's dope. That's dope. There's not much cooler than a librarian. I'm just saying. And 20 years in the future, God forbid. But if it's necessary, go ahead and do your thing, God. This world is unpredictable, and it's nice to have information. Moving on. Something else that happened this past year, G-Dragon of Big Bang came back, and listen, G-Dragon is my favorite cultural appropriator. I think I'm allowed to have one. I remember when I was in middle school, he came out with his project One of a Kind in the bright yellow box braids, and I fucking ate it up. I'm sorry. He's my favorite. And he came back this year, and I'm not gonna lie, G-Dragon's birthday was a holiday for me for a long time. So, because that's when he would always release a project. And so to see him come back this past year, that made me really happy. Something else K-pop related that made me really happy, okay, and another one that kind of made me mad. Oh my god. Top, why were you in Squid Games? Yo, I loved seeing you there. Top. T.O.P. I loved seeing you there in Squid Games, but oof, that's on my leave it list. Squid Games. We need to leave it in the past, but we're not talking about the leave it, okay? And I'm gonna get too mad. I'm gonna start cussing people out. I'm trying to be better about my anger, y'all. Don't get me started on the anime I don't like. Oh my god. Anyways, Top, I loved you in Squid Games, but I didn't like seeing you in Squid Games because I don't like seeing Squid Games. But what I did like seeing this year was 21 performing at Inkigayo. Whoa! Yo, the girls came back. Do you understand that I've been a CL stan for as long as I can. It's been a long time coming. I've been into K-pop since like 6th grade, 5th grade. So when I tell you I am a CL stan. And so I loved seeing CL on that stage performing. Was it Inkigayo? Let me check. 21. No, they're doing a 15th year anniversary tour called Welcome Back. Yeah, they did perform at Inkigayo. That was Inkigayo. When I tell you Inkigayo used to be like a holiday in my house, I would be up. I kind of miss cable for this. I would be up in the middle of the night trying to catch Inkigayo because it's in Korean time, obviously. So when it's airing on the TV on the Korean TV channels, you had to get up for it, right? I had to be up by 5 a.m. to catch the weekly music show to see BAP performing One Shot. The girls don't even know. You don't even know, okay? But yes, I loved seeing those K-pop comebacks this year. Top, you better, I swear to God, I don't want to see you die on Squid Games. Like that's what I'm fucking saying. Why are you on Squid Games? Why? For a check, I know, get that bag. I love you. Yes! Get that check! Okay, anyways. The neuroses of a K-pop stan. The last thing I really love before we get into the anime of this year was learning about so many community organizations. Oh my God. Shout out Atlanta Mask Block providing gas masks and face masks to the people living in the area of Conyers during the Conyers fire. Yo, Mask Block is doing crazy things. Like, you can just get masks in bulk from the Mask Block. So shout out Mask Block ATL. Shout out organizations like Community Movement Builders. Not gonna lie, I've been missing the book club, but that's because I'm back in school, okay? But they have book clubs. They have just information that they post on the websites. So many of the organizers within Community Movement Builders, they have like their own YouTube channels. Black Liberation Media on YouTube here, and I'm including that. I have seen an explosion of community orgs. People are organizing around Stop Cop City, who put on like shows and movie viewings. Shout out ATL Radical Art. I just love it. Do you understand how amazing it is to just go out dancing, shaking ass at the Palestine benefit? Like, come on. Like, it's a 2-in-1. You know what I'm saying? So we love that, girl. I love to see that happening, and I can't wait to see more of it, period. Because everybody doing their thing. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Yo, shout out Scrap Lana. No. We gotta wait, because Scrap Lana is single-handedly responsible for the curbing of my craft supply hoarding habit. Okay, no more. As you can see here, I have 2 entire plastic things full of art supplies. And some of those art supplies get weird, right? Sometimes this is your art supply. This is a surprise egg for those mini squishmallows. So when you have craft supplies like that, you need to be able to regularly donate them somewhere when you got too many. But yeah, shout out Scrap Lana. They have extremely cheap art supplies, and they are a creative reuse center. And so that's been great for finding cheap yarn for my crocheting, finding school supplies for the semester, girl. I went school supply shopping at Scrap Atlanta. Okay, it's also great for the teachers. I tell every teacher in my life about Scrap Lana. So yeah, shout out Scrap Lana. That's another good one that I absolutely took advantage of in 2024, and you should too, period. Now we're gonna get into anime. Okay, instead of talking about any of the anime I didn't like and anime trends that I didn't like, and the fact that Crunchyroll is full of harem anime and with barely any josei representation. Somebody had to say it. Where's all the josei on Crunchyroll? One of the anime that I watched this year was Kaleidostar super cute anime. It's about this girl. She want to become a gymnast, basically, in the little circus. And I really love an anime that is about, okay, here's something I want to do, and then the anime is like a slice of life kind of, and I'm doing it, and then it kind of concludes in a like, I did it, wow. And I'm just like, yes you did, girl. I was there all along the way. I saw every step of the journey. That's Kaleidostar's vibe. You see her really getting auditioning for the Kaleido stage for the first time. She aces the audition. She's competing with this other girl. They're just like going at it on some petty shit, like, oh, I want to be this role, and no, I want to be this role. Somebody being mean to her. I love it. I love it. It's like workplace drama, but not in a workplace. You know, that's the vibe I like. Another anime like that I watched this year was Glass Mask. It's kind of depressing, not gonna lie, but again, it's that grind element. So Glass Mask is about this girl, but she always wanted to be an actor. It's that same kind of, okay, we're entering the acting scene, and there's this competition, and oh, look at her, she mean. We don't like her, right? But her, she's so sweet, and whoa, who is this man? Whoa, get that man away from her. Oh, this is her love interest. Okay. Okay. Oh, but you acting now. Ooh, that was good, girl. Yeah. She really killed that Helen Keller. Listen, old girl in Glass Mask. She killed that Helen Keller. Another anime that I watched this year. I love summarizing anime this way. It's actually kind of fun. The next anime that I watched this year was Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad. Again, one of these grind set kind of animes, but in such a gentle way, like more gentle than Kaleidostar and Glass Mask. It's more of a gradual, like, just developing of a band. So you have your main character, he's friends with this girl, and she likes this one kind of music. He kind of has a crush on her, and so she really likes this band. They both go to like a DIY kind of concert, and they're just like gradually integrated into this music scene. So they meet this really popping guitarist. They become friends. The guitarist is trying to start a band, and so they meet all these other people as they start the band, and it kind of culminates in like this big performance that they do for a festival, and it's a really gratifying experience, especially for my artists out there. Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad is such an encouraging anime for like, yeah, like these things take time and these things are gradual, but if you really just sit down and like practice your instrument or practice your craft, do your thing, you can really just like meet people and have fun with it. And that is first and foremost the point. But then opportunities absolutely come from when you're having fun and continuously, consistently doing the thing that you love. It's almost a story about balancing persistence with just like genuine enjoyment and authentic experiences with other people, loving experiences with other people, you know, fun experiences with other people, joyful, positive experiences with other people, and even conflict resolutions. I really love Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad. I watched it a second time. I watched that 2 times this year. So I kind of loved that one. Now let's get into some of the newer anime I watched this year that I really loved. So one of the new animes that I watched this year is To Your Eternity. Oh my god, watching that was like a spiritual experience. To Your Eternity, I think it came out in 2023. What is that damn anime about, bro? It's about a ball.
Hey, yo!
Created by God, who was put on Earth to experience life. So the ball literally starts as like a plant, and then it becomes an animal, and then eventually a wolf, and then that wolf has a relationship with this human, and when the human dies, the wolf reincarnates as that human. And so then that human now has other human relationships. When that human dies, the ball is born as the next human, etc., etc. And they have the capacity to embody all of those forms that they took on. It's just a very, very, very like soulful anime. Like a lot of loving care was put in to Your Eternity. So when you're watching it, you're just having this like really introspective experience about what would it be like to be a human for the first time. What would it be like to be a wolf? How do the dramas, stories of my present reflect those of the people who came before me? And like those people who came before me kind of literally are in my body, right? In my mitochondria, in my DNA, right? How your cells express themselves with epigenetics, right? All of that is like that shit's real. That shit is so real. And so To You to Eternity is kind of a visual representation of all of that for me. I need to know what that damn ball is gonna do next. And what the hell is he? Is he a demon? Was it God that made him, or was it the devil that made him? These are questions, right? These are just the large overarching questions of the show. And it's so good. The next newer anime that I watched this year was Bocchi the Rock, and I really loved it. It's giving autistic representation, okay? From who? All of them. All of them. Which makes so much sense, especially when we're talking about these artsy anime. Even like A Neighborhood Story, girl. I'm gonna talk about Neighborhood Story. That's an honorable mention. I also watched that this year, and it was like almost an out of body experience. A Neighborhood Story into Playful Kiss. That shit is mad. That shit is mad, yo. Like, to watch those back to back, oh my god. But these artsy animes that kind of are like, what is this experience of being an artist and creating a path in life for your art, are like just so valuable to me as an artist. I just really love anime like that. I wish they make more. But we got plenty from the 00 to the 06 to the 07-08. Yeah, Bocchi the Rock is so cool because Bocchi is this like socially awkward person. Me, yes, me. You might not see it on camera, but I'm a little of an antisocial, yeah. A little antisocial sometimes, yeah. I tend to oscillate. And Bocchi's kind of the same way. Like, she just like me for real. It's cool to see her like come out of her shell, start this band with her friend, with these people she meets that become her friends. She learns how to speak to people. Bocchi's a case. She's a non-verbal person, which already we should be thinking. We should already be thinking about our neurodivergence, our autism. Yeah. Non-verbal kind of girl, except for when she is making her songs and playing her guitar. But she learns how to expand her confidence outside of that and really learn how to occupy space in conversation with other people, feel the confidence to stand on stage and not just post online. And again, that is an arc that I feel that, girl. I feel me and Bocchi right here. So that was my 2024 Love It list. I'm a person of multitudes, right? I'm artist, musician. I like to make ups. I like to write. I like to read. I like to do things. So if you're interested in the things that I like to do, come do it with me at woozytalks.com. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, do all that jazz. Yeah.